Hi, Math 1. Let's take a look at how you can determine arithmetic versus geometric. Okay, if a sequence is arithmetic, that means that we're going to be having an adding or a subtracting pattern, okay, each time. If it is geometric, then we're going to be having a multiply or a divide pattern each time. Okay, and something that we have to study, we just have to know this. If it's arithmetic, then it has a common difference. If the sequence is geometric, okay, then it automatically has a common ratio. And you just have to study that and know that they have those patterns. Now, where do we look for these patterns? We look along the output value in the Y column. So let's take a look at these values here. Okay, and this is where you do those little curvy hooks. How does a 15 become an 18? It's definitely growing. So when it's getting bigger, it's either adding or multiplying. This one looks like it's adding 3. Okay, how does an 18 become a 21? It's adding 3. Okay, do you really have to keep going? Okay, and the answer is yes. Okay, because it has to have an adding or subtracting pattern each time. And I notice here that a 21 became a 22. That's only adding 1. So can I call this arithmetic? And the answer is no. If it's not adding 3 each time, it's not arithmetic. It's certainly not geometric, so this one would be neither. When it's neither, okay, you can't say a common difference or a common ratio. And there's no value to say here. All right, let's take a look at the next one. I'm going to study the output value. How does a 27 become a 9? Well, it's going down. So when it's getting smaller, it's either subtract or divide. 27 divided by 3 becomes 9. A 9 divided by 3 becomes a 3. 3 dividing by 3 becomes a 1. And since it's each time, this is definitely a divide pattern. A divide pattern would be called geometric. And whenever it's geometric, I just want you to automatically circle common ratio. Okay, now in terms of the value, we don't say divide. We could say plus, we could say minus, we could say times. Okay, so here we're going to say that the pattern is to multiply by 1/3, which means you divide by 3.